In this video, our group will be discussing about sustainable ethics and its various subsections. Sustainable ethics were put into place to ensure the best quality of life for humanity and that of the environment. This is done by ensuring everyone gets basic human rights, the improvement of sustainable economic growth as well as infrastructure, as well as the preservation of the natural world and its natural resources.
Hey everyone, I'm going to be talking about the importance of sustainable ethics. Number one, environmental preservation, where we protect the environment by conserving resources, reducing pollution, and minimizing harm. Number two, social responsibility, where we consider the well-being of the society at large by promoting fairness and local communities. Number three, long-term viability, where we prioritize long-term thinking, planning, decision-making to ensure positive outcomes in the future. Number four, reputation and competitiveness of firms, which would ensure trust and would attract customers and investors by building a socially conscious marketplace. And number four, personal fulfillment, where we build a sense of purpose, meaning in our lives by contributing to the well-being of others and the society at large. Thank you.
Good evening. I would like to highlight Malaysia's efforts in environmental protection. In fact, Malaysia has taken significant strides to preserve its natural diversity and promote sustainability. First of all, Malaysia has set up DLE, which means other than that, there were a lot of rules being set up in order to protect its diverse ecosystem. The national parks are very good examples. Moreover, Malaysia aims to increase the share of renewable energy in the total energy mix to decrease the carbon emission.
The 7 Sustainable Development Goals are a blueprint for a better and more sustainable future for all. The goals address the global exchanges we face, including those related to prevent inequality, climate, environmental degradation, prosperity, and the peace and justice. These goals are interconnected, designed to leave no one behind, and we must meet each other by 2030.
Such an example using the automotive industry, which is the source of a quarter of carbon emissions, embracing sustainable development can be said to be the only development path.
You can also contribute to sustainable development goals by saving electricity, turning off appliances when you don't use them, stopping paper bank statements, and paying your bills online. Share. If you see an interesting post on social media about women's rights or climate change, share it. Plant more and more trees around you, which will help in climate change. Donate things you don't need to people who need them.
So now, let us understand what are the three types of sustainable ethics. The three types are social sustainable ethics, environmental sustainable ethics, and economic sustainable ethics. So what's the difference between these three? The basic difference between these three is of objective. So in a nutshell, for social, it is to sustain tradition, culture, and increase justice equality. For environmental, it is to protect and sustain the environment and reduce pollution. For economic, it is to sustain fair practices, business ethics, and increase all inclusiveness.
For reasonable consumption, firstly, we know that reasonable consumption is closely linked to sustainable development, particularly in terms of balanced social and personal well-being with environmental sustainability. Therefore, it is necessary to promote sustainable development through reasonable consumption behavior, for example, by increasing resource efficiency, reducing environmental impact, and shaping a circular economy.
Okay, now I want to talk about the community engagement and social inclusion. Okay, the first one is public participation in decision making. Residents can participate in the decision making through the communication and expression of their opinions. And the second one is community education and raising awareness. Communicators can conduct campaigns and seminars to make residents understand the importance of the sustainable development.
Hello everyone, I'm Thomas. So I'm going to talk about how education can promote sustainable ethics. Education can promote sustainable ethics by providing individuals with the knowledge and skill they need to understand the impact of their action on the environment and society, by encouraging critical thinking and problem-solving skills, by learning how to analyze complex systems, by identifying the root causes of environmental and social problems, by fostering a sense of personal responsibility.
Hi guys, this is Tabassum Faiza, and today our topic is how can individuals create a more sustainable future. There are 5 ways to do that. Number 1 is buying from sustainable brands. Number 2 is supporting local sustainability charities and initiatives. Number 3 is using less energy in the home. Number 4 is recycling more. And number 5 is parting ways with single-use plastic. Thank you.
Socially sustainable practices can help strengthen community bonds, improve quality of life, and provide hope for a better future. Environmentally, sustainable practices can help protect natural resources, mitigate and adapt to climate change, and promote biodiversity.